Hey guys, I'm here to my last video was the Johnny Walker triple feature where I reviewed Super Hell 1, Super Hell 2, and Deflowered, and I loved them all. Well, let's hear. I loved Super Hell, I loved Deflowered, and I sorta just Super Hell 2 was fine. It was just not as much fun. Um, but was but I'm here to talk to you about his two other movies they sent me, and he has another one coming in the mail. That's Sick Perverts. But these two movies are Corpsanova and Two in a Coffin. Now I'm gonna start with Corpsanova. Corpsanova is about a it's about this reporter guy who works for the big news, and he's played by Johnny Walker himself, and he's hilarious, dude. He's always overacting. He's like, "Your minister, brother love, is a necrophile." I was always doing these ridiculous, over-the-top gestures and mannerisms. He's great. Best part, if he's hilarious. I'm sorry if this bothers you at all, Mr. Walker, but you had me laughing my ass off for the entire runtime. It was awesome. But he goes to investigate this town, and because they've got this priest there named Brother Love, and Brother Love has this hunchbacked assistant, and he has a werewolf that lives in his basement for no reason. Um, it turns out Brother Love is a necrophile, and so um, the reporter decides to do everything he can to reveal him, but he is often thwarted by a bumbling sheriff and deputy. This movie's hilarious. It's definitely, if you're not quite used to this sort of movie that the sort of movies Johnny Walker makes, I suppose that this would be a good way to ease yourself into it, because it's the most normal of his movies I've seen. It's the most straight-laced of his movies. And that works fine because I really enjoyed it. And again, it has a cool runtime. I think it runs just under an hour or over an hour a tiny bit. And it's great fun. It really is. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I liked it a lot. It was great. Um, Now, the next movie is called Two in a Coffin, and it almost stars Conrad Brooks. Why? Because he decided to do the Ed Wood type thing that he did with Bela Lugosi in Plan 9 from Outer Space, where Lugosi died before they made the film, so they had this chiropractor double for him. And even though Conrad Brooks isn't dead, they decided to do the same thing, so 50% of the time it's Conrad, 50 other percent of the time it's some other actor. He plays Counterad Brucula, and basically it's about this support group type thing, and they don't believe that one of them, who is supposed to be Conrad Brooks's character, he keeps telling them, "Oh, I'm a vampire" and all this, and they don't believe him. So he invites them all to his castle home to so that they could have dinner, and he could prove that he's a vampire to them. And he has all this odd characters living amongst him in the castle, and it's really funny. It's funny. It's not that. It's okay. Best thing I can say. Okay, I'll get to the best part, and the reason why I think it's just okay. First of all, the best part is I got to see a trailer for Super Hell 3. That that brought a smile to my face. Um, but the thing that got this was the opening credit scene were fantastic. They were. I'm going a little far, but I'm almost gonna say they were beautiful because they almost had me in tears. Because it's Conrad Brooks in black and white walking around a cemetery while this great song. And if I can ever find a CD or something with this song on it, I'm gonna buy it because I'll think of this imagery while hearing it, and it's gonna be great. But while he's walking through the cemetery saying he's reciting quotes from Todd Browning's Dracula, and he's just sort of wandering around with this song playing, and for some reason it really got me, and I can't explain why. It just moved me. It it's something. It's odd. I don't know how to explain it really, but after that it became a standard sort of. Well, none of these movies are standard to anything. And I don't mean that they're bad. I mean that they're like there's nothing to compare them to really. Um, After that, it just sort of becomes another Johnny Walker horror comedy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just that the opening credits built it up to be something so much more, I suppose. Something so much. I don't want to say deeper because I look like an idiot, but it does. And if I could just watch I watched those opening credits over and over a couple times, and those were great. So, Two in a Coffin, I give it 2.5 out of 10. Nah, I'm just joking. I'll give it a solid 5 out of 10. So, since let's recount. I guess if I had to rate all 5 of the movies I've seen of Johnny Walker so far, the ratings would go Corpsanova, Deflowered, Super Hell 1, Two in a Coffin, then Super Hell 2. I can't wait till Sick Perverts get here so that I can complete it, and I really, really can't wait till Super Hell 3 comes out so I can see that, because I know this is odd, but I want to know how the hell, pardon the pun, Conrad Brooks becomes Satan. How does Conrad Brooks become Satan? I should stop recording now.